The cultural idiom eagle-eyed describes a level of performance that is difficult to visualize. It is the literal ability to soar at 10,000 feet and clearly spot a rabbit moving 2 miles away. For humans, the baseline is far more modest. Our optimal vision is defined as 20/20, and the placement of our eyes on the front of our face limits us to a 180-degree field of view. Eagles operate at a staggering 25th visual acuity. This means that an object looking sharp and clear to a human at 5 feet is just as clear to an eagle from 20 feet away. Human vision is sufficient for our survival, but it is strictly limited by biological hardware when compared to an avian apex predator. This gap in performance is a result of a massive biological investment. An eagle's eyes account for 15% of its total head weight, a striking contrast to the mere 2% found in humans. This comparison charts the math required for a human to reach that same ratio. To match an eagle, our eyes would need to weigh over 372 grams, roughly 13 times larger than they currently are. This disproportionate eye size provides the literal physical space required to house a dramatically elongated focal length and complex internal optics. For the eagle, biological survival is directly tied to this sheer optical supremacy. To shift focus between near and far objects, humans use a process called accommodation, where internal muscles pull and stretch our lenses into different shapes. Eagles upgrade this mechanic by actively changing the shape of both their internal lens and their outer cornea simultaneously. This dual shape-shifting allows these birds to bring rapidly approaching targets into crystal-clear focus in a fraction of a second. Their physical eye placement further expands this advantage. Angled 30 degrees from the midline of the face, their eyes grant them an astonishing 340-degree panoramic field of view. Because their eyes are so massive, they are fixed tightly in their sockets. To fully utilize that panoramic view, the eagle must physically shift and micro-adjust its head every few seconds. The front of the eagle's eye acts as a highly adaptive, rapidly adjusting lens system that mechanically outmaneuvers human optics. The focal point of any retina is the fovea. In humans, this is a shallow, bowl-shaped area containing roughly 200,000 color-detecting cones per millimeter. The eagle possesses a deep fovea. This pit-like structure acts as a built-in telephoto lens, aggressively concentrating incoming light. This deep fovea packs 1 million cones per millimeter, a resolution jump comparable to comparing an old 720p screen to a modern 4K monitor. As shown in this mapping of the raptor skull, eagles also possess a second shallow fovea in each eye. These work in tandem with the deep foveae to master close-up binocular tracking. The eagle operates a dual sensor array, mastering extreme long-range targeting and close-range tracking simultaneously. Eagles process a wider spectrum of light than we do, perceiving colors with intense vividness and pushing deep into the ultraviolet range. This specialized photoreceptor composition is made possible by highly pigmented oil droplets inside their cones. These droplets act as filters to actively remove chromatic aberration from the image. This UV vision has a deadly practical application. From thousands of feet in the air, an eagle can track the glowing UV reflections of animal urine on the ground to find prey. To an eagle, the world is a layered environment of invisible, high-contrast data streams, a landscape humans are completely blind to. The eagle's eye is considered the ultimate biological achievement, a high-resolution, multispectral, and dual fovea optical processing engine. No amount of modern human medical intervention, including the most advanced LASIK surgery, can physically grant a human this level of visual acuity. We have reached the absolute limit of biological evolution, but the eagle's anatomy represents the exact optical perfection we are now trying to reach technologically. Engineers and computer scientists are now reverse engineering the eagle's deep fovea neural networks and panoramic visual pathways. This biological architecture is currently serving as the foundational blueprint to advance machine vision, smart city infrastructure, and autonomous drones. The ultimate optical instrument shaping our technological future is a digital imitation of a 500-million-year-old biological masterpiece. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.